When I was actually first interviewing here, I saw the Swarovski building on the corner, and I was way too excited about it, and then I found out...
You know that's where they make the ball.
What?
Yeah, that's where
Nobody tells me anything. So the ball
The ball.
is made there?
Yeah.
Wow!
10, 9,
Yeah.
Yeah, NYC, yeah. Well, it doesn't blow up.
No,
that
just
would be bad.
confetti.
Oh, yes. It's like, that will be edited out. That's okay. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome into Carpooling with Ben. It is something you turn on every morning, the morning news. You want to find out what's happening in the world overnight. You want to see what's going on the roadways, and you want to know the most important thing, if you won the lottery. And right before that happens, you see the weather. And joining me is the new, can we announce this officially?
Yes, you can.
The new morning meteorologist for NBC 10 WJAR. Christina Erne, thank you so much for joining me in the car.
Thanks
Welcome
for having me.
to Providence and Southern New England.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I'm not a total stranger to the area.
Not
but I'm
totally.
glad to be here, so.
But a stranger enough, and you've already had some adventures here. You've been here for what, a couple months now?
I've been here for about 3 months.
Yep.
So starting to explore a lot more of Rhode Island. I'm from Massachusetts originally, and I grew up going down to the Cape a lot, but Rhode Island itself is a little new to me.
Yeah.
I've spent a lot of time in Newport, but I just had my first Block Island adventure, so I'm still just trying to get the lay of the land.
Figure it all out.
Yeah.
Very good. Where were you before you came to Rhode Island? Because people who don't know, you have to start at one of the smaller markets where market 50 something.
Yep.
So, and there's over 200. Where were you beforehand?
So previously I was in Albany, New York.
Okay.
Right across the Massachusetts border, and it was a really good place to come actually before here because weather travels through that part of the state before getting here. So
yes.
I was in Albany, New York. I was doing weekend, morning meteorology, and then during the week, I actually drove around our storm tracker truck.
Ooh.
We had a huge storm tracker truck, and I did a lot of storm chasing.
Look at you, like Helen Hunt driving through.
It was this gigantic, souped-up truck,
That's
and
it.
I'm 5'2", and I was driving this massive car, and it was really a sight to see. I had to boost the seat up as far as possible to be able to drive
in there
it.
and everything. You sing up
it was pretty interesting to watch.
Where were you before that?
Before that, I was actually a reporter in Maine, so I did the Mississippi State Meteorology program while I was working. So I started as a reporter.
Shout out to the Mississippi Cougars.
Yeah.
Is that it?
No, Mississippi State Bulldogs. Yeah. It was a 3-year program. I actually went down there for a little bit to finish up the certification. It is hot.
Really?
Mississippi.
Yeah,
oh,
well.
brutal. But
Get what you pay for.
I was in Maine, and I was working in Bangor.
And
it was fun.
That's good. You went to school down at Mississippi.
Yes. Originally, though, for my undergrad, I did Boston University.
Okay, so you started at BU, went down south, smartened up, came back north.
The Mississippi State program is actually online. So I was doing that while I was working.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it's much better, though, than the University of Phoenix online. You can swipe your credit card and become a lawyer at the University of Phoenix.
Yeah.
Whereas yours, you actually had to, know all the smart stuff. You are really into the renewable sources, though. You're into the sciences of it, like a good millennial.
I am. I'm such a good
protect the earth. Woo! So, of course, you were burning 15 styrofoam cups when I pulled into Channel 10's lot. So I don't know what's about that. So, but talk to me about your interest in that.
Well, first off, so my dad actually worked for the Coast Guard for 27 years.
Oh, wow.
And he did a lot of protection with the environment. He was a lieutenant commander, but after that, stationed in Boston, he was doing a lot protecting the right whales. And he really cared about the environment a lot. So that kind of fueled my passion for not just weather, but bunny.
There's a bunny going by.
I get a little distracted.
Christina Erne also has ADHD, just
also
like yours
a little
truly.
distracted. I love animals. I love animals. There we go.
Today's trip is going to the Roger Williams Park Zoo.
But yeah, I just really got my passion with from the ocean, and that's why I really wanted to come back to the ocean state and come here. But of course, climate change is super important, and I'm so glad that a lot of people, especially a lot of millennials, a lot of younger people, are finally starting to understand how important it is to, find other alternatives.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a big deal,
Huge
keeping
deal.
the planet healthy. That's a good thing. So you do that. Aside from animals and the love of the environment, right? We're gonna go track that bunny down a little later. What else do you like to do? What do you like to do in your free time? What's the non-TV life of Christina?
So I do a lot of working out. I love fitness just because it keeps me going.
Sure.
And it relieves a lot of stress. I'm the kind of person that sometimes I just have a lot of energy. I just need to get out.
Okay.
So I do a lot of yoga. Me and Allison Bologna have that in common. Orange Theory is one of my favorite workouts.
Okay.
The heart rate
Not a big fan of
monitor.
citrus fruit, but okay, I'll go with it.
Yeah. Okay, good one.
Sorry, that was terrible. Oh my God, I'm so
That
old.
one. Oh. Yeah, and I also love to hike. So this summer, I really, really, really want to start the 48 Peaks of New Hampshire. Have you heard of that?
I have not, but I assume there are 40. Well, have
There's
you done
40
Monadnock?
No, I haven't started anything.
Wow.
So there's 48 peaks in New Hampshire of over 4,000 feet.
Okay.
So I want to try to tackle some of them.
Are you
this
going to
summer.
bring along a GoPro and document these and be like your own
could.
little web series and people can follow you online and, it's just saying,
That's an
make more work for
idea.
yourself. It'd be a great thing.
Then I could start my own little segment.
Yeah.
Later, like for the noon shows or something, I'll do something having to do
Mountains
with
with Christina. Mountain climbing with Christina.
climbing, nature.
Yeah. That'd
Love
be.
that.
I think you should. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
So
I love to explore.
You have a lovely, wonderful, studly-looking boyfriend.
Yes.
What is his name?
He will be watching this later and saying that you're the best man who ever lived for saying that. He works for Nesson. He's a sports guy.
Nice.
He is a huge fan of sports everything, so he covers a lot of sports.
Yep.
He is also, here's a fun fact, he's from New Hampshire, and he is 6'4".
Wow.
So he's over a foot taller than me.
That's that must be really helpful at home, like changing light bulbs.
It's huge.
Yeah.
There was a bug. We have lofted ceilings in our apartment, and there was a bug really high up, and all he had to do was climb on part of the couch, and he got it. Whereas for me, I would just let the spider.
That's like
whatever.
requiring a scissor lift and
no,
safety harness. OSHA comes in.
No, I would just burn the place down.
Solving problems, ladies and gentlemen. Burn it down, create more jobs. You really do care about the world.
I do. What can I say? I do my part.
Doing what you can. So he works for Nesson. I happen to notice there's a piece of jewelry you were displaying on your Instagram recently that I didn't even get, and I work for the Pawtucket Red Sox, and not for nothing, but all those guys had to come up through Pawtucket.
Oh,
just
this is going to
saying.
be a touchy subject. Wow, this is a really, really cute puppy.
Yes.
My life
You can't
revolves
have it.
around
It belongs to
animals.
that lady. I'm not going to track her down. So anyway, about this ring that he was displaying.
Yes. So anybody who works for Nesson, when any of the major teams win, like the Red Sox, everybody who works for Nesson gets a ring.
Wow.
So yeah. So
Granted, it's not the full
Not the full one.
It's like a step down version, but still, that's really cool.
Still really cool. It came in this box that when you open it, a whole bunch of lights turn on.
There you go.
It's like the fanciest, but that box is probably worth more more than my apartment.
Does it play Dirty Water when you open it up?
I wish. It had a plaque with his name on it as if he was like super important.
Well, I think, listen, Dakota, that box, I hope he like realizes how fascinated you are with the box, because at some point, he's going to have to get one of those.
I mean, I didn't say that.
No, I'm happy
We might have been thinking it.
Just happy to help where I can. I know a guy, a bunch of them. The box is going to be very important, though. Like,
oh yeah,
that's going to be part of the whole thing.
The box is probably one of my favorite parts of any piece of jewelry.
Really?
Like, it just gives you that feel like, here it is. This is gonna be awesome.
That's it.
I'm a big jewelry fan.
You get so excited by Apple products because they always come in like the finest packaging.
Awesome box.
Yeah.
When I got my Apple Watch, it came with just the square, of course, without the straps on it, and it was in this like very, very soft little pouch.
Ooh.
And I Loved it.
It's like
Opening it was like another gift.
Do you put the watch in the little pouch at night for it to go to sleep at night? Like
I am not that strange.
No, okay.
I'm pretty weird, but
What is weird about you?
what is weird about me? I'm just kind of a goofball sometimes. I run on very little sleep all the time.
Okay.
From either this shift or just working out a lot, running around, errands, this and that. So I'm usually so sleep deprived that I just say some weird things sometimes.
It's a good thing there's a 10-second delay over there at NBC 10.
Exactly. Gives me
you
time
might
to think.
drop something crazy like Zach Green once did, like easy breezy. It's like, what a weirdo.
I did. You know what I did the other day though, and this is. A lot of people like just need to have a little bit more of a sense of humor for the morning shows and my morning weathercast too, because when it is a severe situation or like a day like today where there's rain, of course we're all taking it very seriously.
Yes.
But some days you just gotta have a sense of humor with the weather. We're just trying to make it fun in the morning. And I made this coffee cast. There's a whole bunch of different iced coffees, and I told you what kind of iced coffee you should get based on the kind of day it is. Because I'm a huge iced coffee fan. A lot of people like iced coffee.
Shout out to Duncan.
Duncan is my fave. However, they need to stop using the styrofoam cups, which they are, which is good.
That's right.
But I made that
working
iced
towards
coffee
that.
cast about condensation, and it's going to be a little humid, so you need to have a napkin, because that's good for the environment, or better at least, or bring your own koozie.
And who gave you grief about it, though?
There were some people on Facebook who said it was the weirdest thing they've ever seen, how it was stupid. And I even said to my coworkers after, I was like, if I woke up and saw this coffee cast, that's all I would need to know about the day. Like, if you told me what size iced coffee to get, I would know exactly what the weather is.
And here's my gripe with what you said, the weirdest thing they've ever seen. Mm-hmm. One of our state landmarks is a giant blue bug on a building, okay?
So true.
We refer to a furniture store by those three balding Italian guys, okay? Nick, Ron, and Pete, NIROPE, sponsors of Carpooling with Ben. Go check out your summertime furniture today. I mean, your coffee cast was the weirdest thing?
Seriously.
Serious.
Do they leave the house? Do they turn on the TV other than Channel 10? Which they should be watching?
Well, they shouldn't turn any other station other than NBC 10, WJAR, home of the greats like Gene Valicenti.
Ah, yes.
Have you found any pictures of Gene with his mustache from back in the day?
No,
you gotta see it. Glorious, magical.
Good stuff.
Oh, majestic. So many synonyms, so
the
little
young
times.
Ron Burgundy.
You gotta check it out. The character Tom Tucker on Family Guy is modeled after Gene Valicenti. Fun fact. Folks, if you want to learn more about Christina, if you want to follow her on her adventures, if you want to not send her creepy, weird, just stupid messages, there's no need to do that. You don't have to. Dakota will find you. He will find you.
He will. He sometimes messages guys back. So
that's so great.
Just prepare for that if
Yes.
you're going to do it. The one thing I do accept in my DMs, dog and cat pictures.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Huge
good.
animal fan.
You gotta love the
As
animals.
told by my animal OCD.
Yes.
Or
Absolutely.
ADD. Or
We're heading back
whatever.
to find the bunny rabbit right now. We're gonna go track him down.
I love Bunny. There was
And
actually a dog
gonna
on
find him a
top.
home in R.J. Himes' cubby at the station. By the way, R.J., we need your cubby. So, if you don't mind giving that up, that'd be great. So, he doesn't use it for anything. I think he just stores snacks in there, which would be great. Food. For the
Probably
bunny.
snacks in there. Keeps
So.
a lot of Clorox wipes in there.
Does he really? Is he a
Really
neat
sure
freak?
one. He likes to disinfect a lot.
I think there's nothing wrong with cleanliness. It's next to godliness, right? I mean, let's.
He's probably going to be like, why are you
Why are you
sharing this with people? I'm just trying to be clean. Maybe
Christina Erne on social media, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere you want to be, kind of like MasterCard. Christina Erne. Folks, go follow her, and most importantly, give the pages a like.
Absolutely.
And stop being bad to the environment.
That's
wants
a
to
good
tell you.
point. Absolutely. Do that. Get a reusable straw.
Yeah.